Hey ladies, this is Mokomami here bringing you another sports shorts, but this one is going to be a lot longer because this covers the NFL wild card games. And let me tell you, these wild card games were wild. First, we got to start with what happened to them boys. That's right, them Dallas Cowboys. They lost to the San Francisco 49ers in their wild card playoff game. Apparently they lost to the 49ers, and quarterback of the 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo, have more problems with his passing game than he do letters in his last name. But apparently Jimmy and them pulled it out, and they ended up defeating the Dallas Cowboys. Whose fault is it? What happened? I watched the game. I still don't know. But apparently it's the fault of the coach by the last name McCarthy. Apparently he's the one who's in the wrong. Apparently, this McCarthy guy had worked for the Green Bay Packers organization in the past, and he didn't get along with Aaron Rodgers and his dirty draws. So Aaron Dirty Draws Rodgers was like, it's either him or me. And then McCarthy was like, well, I got a job with Dallas Cowboys anyway. So McCarthy was gone. Rodgers stayed. But apparently, this McCarthy person has been problematic. That's what the rumor says, but my husband doesn't gossip, so he was no help in this situation. So now, instead of McCarthy facing Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, Jimmy Garoppolo and them is going to have to go up against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Listen, I may joke about Aaron Rodgers having dirty draws, but listen, this man has been fourth quarter gold, fourth down conversion, playmaking magic. Okay. I can't say nothing good about his game. Maybe I can talk trash about his draws, but I can't say nothing about his game. I really expect for him to make the playoffs. For him to make the Super Bowl this year. Here's why. If you ask most people, nobody deserves to be in the Super Bowl and see Mary J. Blige perform at the halftime show more than Tom Brady. He definitely performed very well in his 15-31 victory over the Philadelphia Eagles in his playoff game. But there were very key injuries that happened, and that Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are not expected to be at 100% health going forward in the playoff season. But if we really think about it, neither were the Philadelphia Eagles. Look at Jalen, my ankle hurts. Jalen Hurts, the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. He also was not at his top peak performance. And he's had kind of a struggle season. But we also got to look at a couple weeks back in this fool, Antonio Brown. Lord have mercy. If this man did not act a fool, show his ass, and drop his Jesus all at the same time, this guy is such an idiot. There's really no other way to describe it. So much to the chagrin of his two white baby mamas, he is out $25 million and will not be returning to NFL football because of his shenanigans. Listen, we all have had problems with Tom Brady. My biggest problem with Tom Brady is the fact that he got a Subway commercial and he don't even eat bread or red meat or tomatoes. So again, we all have issues with Tom Brady, but we also don't act $25 million worth of stupid. This guy's had problems when he was with the Steelers. This guy's had problems when he was with the Raiders. He is just stuck on stupid and all the way dumb. So one boy who decided to get unstuck from his stupid was Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. His team had made an incredibly decisive victory, 47-17 against the New England Patriots in their wild card game. That whooping was cold. That whooping was so cold that they got Bill Belichick, the coach of the New England Patriots, to wear sleeves. And that's cold. Okay. So, that in fact was the Patriots' largest deficit in a playoff game in the history of the franchise. So that was a whooping of all whoopings. So congratulations to the Buffalo Bills. And we got to give it up. We got to give it up for them Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals. Shout out to Burrows and the boys in Cincinnati. Let me tell you something. This is their first playoff win since 1991. Let me put that in perspective for you. Last time the Cincinnati Bengals won a playoff game, people were rocking big old Motorola brick phones, and Color Me Bad had a #1 hit. So shout out to the Cincinnati Bengals. Also, congratulations to the Tennessee Titans. Definitely putting on a great season this year. We need to send out some prayers to the fans of the Arizona Cardinals. Apparently, being a Cardinals fan this year was very much like riding a roller coaster. First, you guys are on like a 10-game winning streak. Then you're at a franchise low for the amount of consecutive games lost. Then you make it to the playoffs only to lose to a team that you guys have beat already. So it's just been confusing. So sending prayers up to y'all. Also, we had another matchup where the Kansas City Chiefs faced off the Pittsburgh Steelers. First of all, how did the Pittsburgh Steelers even make the playoffs? They all had a terrible season. Well, it's what we call a butterfly effect playoff win. It's like when a butterfly flaps his wing and a camel sneezes in the desert. The Jacksonville Jaguars end up beating the Colts, and then the Raiders end up beating the Chargers, and then that's how somehow Pittsburgh end up in the playoffs. Well, it didn't really do them much good because Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers, sending Ben Roethlisberger home and possibly into retirement. And ladies, just because he is retiring from football does not mean he's retiring from his shenanigans. So please do not leave your drink unattended around Big Ben. On the bright side, I really do think a lot of the upsets and also Dallas Cowboys loss are going to be some great ways to initiate conversation in this coming week and also figure out what people's predictions are. I really couldn't get a clearer idea about exactly what happened with the Cowboys and this McCarthy person. From watching any of the ESPN sports shows, you got Michael Irvin and Stephen A. Smith fighting on the dais like a bunch of Atlanta housewives, and I just could not take it. So if you ladies have any ideas or details or conversation starters that we can use going into the next week of NFL playoffs, please leave it in the comments box below. This has been one of my longest Mocha Mommy Sports Shorts, and I'll see you in the next video.